Hey guys, it's Elizabeth. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you a secret practice that I do that I've never shared on this channel before and really haven't shared with anybody in my life. This practice has changed the way my life just flows and also helps me every single day on my manifestation journey. And the practice is a daily connection with who I call my fairy godmother because I love the story of Cinderella. The idea of having this fairy godmother show up, and also this shows up in Sleeping Beauty. And the idea of that warm and fuzzy relationship with that fairy godmother who just sweeps in and makes things better. But you can also look at this as your spirit guide, your ancestor, whatever resonates with you. And as you build that relationship, you will start to learn more about who this person, being, whatever you want to call it, is, and that relationship to you. And you can build a very personal idea and connection to understand what that spirituality meaning is for you and that relationship. And you will see it evolve over time, which is also really exciting. And I just love this. So I am going to walk you through a meditation if you're interested in following me through on this side of things to get you into that space where you can connect very fully. Before I do that, though, I want to share with you some ways that you can use this relationship. So we will go through the steps on how you can connect. And once you are there and connected, it's really good to understand some of the things you can ask this being. You can ask for any ideas about problems that you have in your life. What do I do about X, Y, and Z? What do I do with this situation with my boss, with my child, with my husband? If you're not sure about people that you are bringing into your life, if you are in the dating scene or you met somebody who's a friend and they're asking you to go away on a trip or something like that, you can use your fairy godmother, your spirit guide, this being that you're connecting to, for powerful advice. This is a deep connection to your intuitive side of things, and this being will support you for your highest and best, and the highest and best for everybody. And you'll set that intention as we go into that space where you'll be doing the work with this being. So you can use it for that. You can use it for help on your manifestation, which is the basis of this video. So you can ask things like, help me develop my slide or the visualization that you are going to be working on for whatever that manifestation is. If you feel like you are disconnected from that visualization, you can use your support person as a sounding board and get advice on what you could do to make that better. Even as far as if you are questioning your intuition, questioning things that are showing up, questioning things on your journey, asking those questions and talking it through. This is like your own personal best friend that you will have unconditional love and space. They will hold that space there for you. And it is just such a life-changing experience. So if you are ready, let's get into a comfortable position for you to relax and find this space for that connection. Remember, no driving, operating heavy machinery, or doing anything, cooking, cleaning, anything. This is your time to relax, close your eyes, and have that space for your spirituality. Real quick before we begin, I also want to share with you that if you are able to connect at the same time in the same place every day, you'll start to build that energy and get better results with this practice. I realize life gets in the way. I don't do it at the same exact time and space every single day. When I go on vacation next week, that's not going to happen for me. But the more you build that energy and that time and space, the more you'll see a deeper connection. As you continue the practice, doing it every single day, I will say that time and space isn't as important, but when you're first beginning the practice, that is a pro tip that I just wanted to throw out there. All right, so get into a comfortable position. For me, my favorite space is in a recliner, so I am kind of at a little bit of an incline, not laying completely down so I don't fall asleep. Sometimes I get so comfortable, it's easy for me to fall asleep. So I just don't like that cross-legged, sitting up and down straight. That doesn't feel comfortable for me. So I want you to be comfortable, but not too comfortable that you're going to fall asleep. Close your eyes, be comfortable. Put everything else that's worrying you, bothering you in a box outside your mind. We're going to start by taking a few deep breaths. So I want to have you take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Go ahead and take another deep breath in and another deep breath out. We'll do one more deep breath in and another deep breath out. Now I want you to envision a bright white light coming from the universe above you, above your head. Can't see where it's coming from, but it is raining down on your entire energy system. You feel it coming in through your head, and your body starts to feel warm. The white light comes down through your neck, through your chest, arms, and your torso. Just feel it gently flowing through from the top of your head down your body. And now you feel it coming down through your hips and your thighs. All the while, you just keep those slow, deep breaths. Now through your knees and your calves and your shins and your ankles and your feet to the tips of your toes. And now I want you to feel that white light expanding so it fills up your entire energy system. And you feel it also going into the ground at the same time. It is connecting you very deeply to the earth, grounding you in the beautiful Mother Earth energy. You are connected to the entire universe, the entire earth. Now, in your mind's eye or your imagination, I would like you to see yourself at the bottom of a staircase. There are 10 steps up to the top where you'll get to a landing in a hallway. And you are still at the bottom of the steps. And I want you to pay attention to what those steps look like. Are they carpeted? Are they hardwood? Are they light? Are they dark? Color? And what's the smell? And then I want you to put your right foot on the first step. And there's a handle on the left. Put your hand on the handle and feel what that feels like to the touch. Is it warm? Is it cold? And then I want you to start going up the steps. And you're going to put your left foot on the next step. And then the third step, fourth step, fifth step, the sixth step, the seventh step, the eighth step, the ninth step, and then step up onto platform where you are now in a hallway. And I want you to turn your body to the right. And in the hallway, there are some doors. And you will know which door to go in where your fairy godmother, your spirit guide, your ancestor, whoever it is that you want to connect with in this very powerful practice is going to be. For me, it's at the end of the hallway, but for you, it might be behind another door. So I would like you to very intentionally walk over to the door, but don't go in yet. When you are there in front of the door, I would like you to look down at the doorknob and pay very close attention to what that doorknob looks like. Now put your hand on it. What does it feel like? And in just a second, you are going to open the door, and your person, whether it's your fairy godmother, your spirit guide, an ancestor, is going to be there for you, to support you, to love you, to hold space for whatever you need. Now I want you to open that door and take inventory of what it looks like. Are you greeted by your fairy godmother? Are they right there at the door, or are they somewhere else in the room? Pay attention and look all around and take in all the details, the smells, the feelings of what it's like in that room. And there's a place to sit in that room. I want you to look and see, what does that sitting place look like? Is it a recliner? Is it a big wingback chair? Is it a sofa? Is it a folding chair? Or are you going to lay down? Is there a bed for you to rest? And I want you to go, and I want you to get comfortable in that room. And I want you to connect with your fairy godmother. What do they look like? What does the energy feel like? And I want you to set your intention now that this relationship will support you in all that you need to live your most fulfilling, best life. Support you in your spiritual growth, in your intuitive development, and in your manifestations. And that everything that this relationship brings, it brings love, everything for your highest and best, and everything for the highest and best of everything and everyone. And now I open you to have a conversation with your fairy godmother about anything that is on your mind, whether it's a personal situation you're going through, whether it's advice for your spiritual expansion, or advice on what the best way to move forward with your manifestation, whatever it is you're working on right now, what that is, whether it's your visualization, what actions you should be taking. And we'll pause here and allow you to have that conversation. And when you are ready, want you to thank your fairy godmother, your spirit guide, your ancestor, for the space that they are holding for you, for their help on your life's journey, your manifestation journey, and your spiritual expansion. And I want you to let them know that you will be revisiting them every day, and that you look forward to this loving, beautiful relationship with them. Then you can stand up from wherever you are, walk out the door, turn around and give them a smile and say thank you, and then shut the door behind you. And you can walk down the rest of the hallway back to the staircase. Walk down the stairs. When you get to the bottom of the staircase, when you are ready, come back to your current reality and open your eyes when you are ready. And this is a practice that you can come back to this video and do this every single time that you would like to have this experience. And eventually you'll get to the point where you probably don't need to be guided through it, and you can come back to that space on your own. I would love to know who you met, their name, anything about them, the advice that you got, and how this practice resonates with you. If you haven't caught my video yet on how I manifested my husband, you can catch that here. And if you haven't joined my 7-day manifestation reset challenge, I am taking signups for the waitlist. You can get that in the description. But if you want to sign up on my website, it is myspiritualbeginnings.com/challenge waitlist. We are starting soon. Really looking forward to working with a group of people to get your manifestation energy recharged. I hope to see you there. Catch you next time.